lost my mind. I was only drunk because I didn't have no food. Nobody cared that I didn't have food. Y'all just kept giving me Patron.
This is the story of Tiffany Wade, aged 40, a beautiful socialite in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, who was murdered by her ex-con boyfriend, Armond Hilton, age 44, in the presence of her son and other people while in the barber shop. Armond, also known as Speedy, shot her for personal reasons which stemmed out of their previous financial dealings while they were married, and probably because she left him for another man after he was sent to prison. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story will be taking us to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia, commonly referred to as Philly, is the most populous city in the U.S. Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. With a crime rate of 35 per 1,000 residents, Philadelphia has one of the highest crime rates in America compared to all communities of all sizes, from the smallest towns to the very largest cities. One's chance of becoming a victim of either violent or property crime here is 1 in 29. Tiffany Wade, age 40, was from Coatesville, Pennsylvania. Tiffany was also known as Natifah by her friends and family. Tiffany was a mother to 3 adorable kids. She loved her kids, celebrated them continuously online and in real life. Tiffany was a hard-working lady. She was a registered nurse at age 20, according to her social media post. She was a great entrepreneur who had done a lot of things most people can think about. Tiffany had a host of business she posted online. She had a home care business which she named Kisses Care Home Care.
Look at her. Little lippies. Okay, Kisses.
She had hairline business which she called Kisses Amour Extension. Also was the Seasoned Kisses, where she provided good food to people. She was really doing great in her life. She was also a devoted Muslim. She travels to Muslim countries to explore more about Islam. She was someone who really liked life. She enjoyed it at the fullest, and she never shy away from letting people know she worked hard and she was going to enjoy every bit of her life. Tiffany met a young man named Armond Hilton, aged 44. Armond was someone with a bit of lengthy criminal history. Some time ago he was arrested by the cops when he and his friends tried to kidnap a young man for ransom. They held him hostage, but they were apprehended when they tried to retrieve the $50,000 ransom. He made the papers in that case. Sometimes along the line, he and Tiffany dated. He was the father to her third kid. Things were really nice for them at a point and were said to have gotten married. Armond had some money he wanted to invest but decided to buy some properties in Tiffany's name, most likely because he had issues with the law. Trouble started again when Armond, also known as Speedy, got into trouble again and was sent to prison. According to some source, it was alleged that Tiffany decided to leave him. She divorced him while he was in prison and married someone else. The story gets complicated when Speedy got a hint about what was happening in the free world. He then demanded his properties transferred back to his name, but for some reasons he was told that there was no more properties, especially now that Tiffany had remarried to her new man. He wasn't able to get his properties. Tiffany flaunts her lavish lifestyle online and also her new man. Here are some videos.
Cheers to 2022, guys.
Speedy got really enraged and sent her all this while he was still in prison.
About you, I snap on it because I look at you different. Why the about my baby mom? I don't give it. Yo, if you ever was to talk to nigga, she'd tell you that.
I would never talk to that bitch on my level. She ain't the fuck nothing to me, and she never been in my circle. She never been around me. I didn't know.
And you've been bringing it up. So now I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm never gonna touch you again. I'm never physically gonna hurt you. You marry this nigga, I'm blowing his fucking head off on everything I love. I'm going back to prison on everything. Man, I don't give a fuck about that. I told you stop throwing it in my face. If this is what you want to do, go in and do it. Stop throwing it in my face.
All right.
I just left you 2 months ago. Stop throwing it in my face before I kill you. That's what I'm telling you, because that's what my mindset. I will go there. Us to be together, like I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Really do. I miss the whole everything.
Tiffany continued living her life, focusing on her business and doing her. She even threw a very lavish party on her birthday. Things really got so bad between the former couple even after Speedy was released from prison. On October 7th, Tiffany took her son to the barber shop to have his hair cut. Unknown to her that someone was tracking her movement. Right around 1:45 p.m., someone walked into the barber shop and shot Tiffany in the head and in the torso, also taking some belongings of hers in the process. Police was called, and when they arrived, the woman was identified as Tiffany Wade. She was pronounced dead on the scene a little after 2 p.m. After some preliminary investigations, police declared 44-year-old Armond Hilton of Chester wanted for murder and robbery. Sources said she was also robbed before she was murdered. The story gets crazy when reports were going around the city that Speedy had died when a man was seen hanging of a bridge. People thought he had harmed himself, but it later was confirmed that he wasn't the one. As at the time of making this video, he still remains on the run according to police. Officials said Hilton is considered armed and dangerous. Police are urging anyone with information to call the homicide unit at 215-686-334 or call or text the PPD's tip line at 215-686, tips, 8477. There's a $20,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest and a conviction. Some people around her were saying she should have returned the apartments and houses he bought in her name instead of playing with him and lavishing his money on new businesses and luxury items while she is enjoying it with her new partner. Well, despite what people think about Tiffany, no one should be killed in such a manner. He promised to take her life and go back to prison. He did it, and that is very sad. We do hope he is apprehended very soon and justice is served. Our deepest condolence to the family of Tiffany Wade. May she continue to rest in peace. Please do not forget to subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video.